In this section, we're going to be going over really basic universal run defense, and again, I'm trying to create a run defense that can apply to every single Madden, or concepts that will transfer to other Maddens. So, anytime you're looking for run defense, a good rule of thumb is to kind of base it out of 2-man under, and the reason being is they fill the gaps a lot better in the run game. They're going to be a lot better in pursuit. And now let me show you guys an example of what I mean. So let me not run man here. Let me just run, cover 3, and let me run stretch. And I want you guys to look at the strong safety and the outside corner on the right here. Watch how they react. Watch where they're going. You see how they're running backwards at the start of the play? Now let's compare it to 2-man under. Now the strong safety is still going to run back because he's in that deep half. But what we're going to do in the future is we're gonna purple the strong side, curl fat the strong side safety, so he pursues to that side, and we're gonna spy the back side. But watch how that outside corner reacts though compared to cover 3. In cover 3, remember how, or let's take a look at the replay actually. Look at how in cover 3. This outside corner is just running backwards. So by the time he gets engaged with the blocker, it's just the running back's already almost a couple yards past the line of scrimmage. So again, we want these blockers, these defenders, to get engaged with blockers right away. We don't just want to give up a free lane here. And again, also look at the strong safety. He's going to be running backwards as well. So again, we want these guys pursuing down towards the ball carrier. So again, watch the strong safety and the outside corner here. You can see how they're like coming down now. Now we still got the out running back through, but the reason why is I'm not using anybody here. So again, usually we're going to be using someone, and you saw how the user was just running backwards. Again, we're usually going to be controlling this guy, and you see how there's kind of a lane for us right here with our user, since our CPU defenders are pursuing in the run game well, and they're coming down and eating up blockers for us, and then it's going to free up our user to kind of come through and clean it up. Again, here, let me blitz my user. Again, another small tip here is always blitz your user. You're going to get better cuts in the passing game, whereas if you keep your guy in a zone, he's not going to be able to make as fast of cuts when you're using him. So just another thing to note. So again, here it's really hard to do this with 2 controllers, but as you can see here, we're gonna have a lot of support here, because this spy, he's gonna pursue the running back really well. The reason being is the quarterback spy usually comes down and in the passing game and plays by the line of scrimmage. So when we do this in the running game, he's going to come down to the line of scrimmage, and then he's going to recognize, oh shit, the running back has the ball now. So again, let me try to yeah, it's tough here because I'm trying to control 2 controllers at one time. But again, as you can see here, obviously I'm not going to be able to control both at the same time, but you can kind of see that we're getting good pursuit now, whereas when we were in cover 3, everybody was dropping back. The outside corner was dropping back over here. Now they're actually pursuing the run game here. So, and just look at how many people are around the ball right here. There's really nowhere for him to go. We got the backside contained because of the spy. He's coming in. We got support from the strong safety. He's containing the outside. The outside corner is eating up a blocker and the tight end right away. So again, we're just kind of clogging up all the lanes here, and this is a great way to kind of sell out versus the run, without being super susceptible versus the pass. Again, we're still going to be in man coverage, so again, if you're running a defense like this, I would shade up, shade over the top, and we can cover more about shades in a future section, but again, we're going to shade over the top so they don't press at the line of scrimmage. Just so so we don't get burned over the top, and then your job with the user will really be, if it's a pass, you kind of run back, but if it's a run, you're gonna want to come in and clean it up. As you can see here, we're just going to be clogging up all the lanes, and I want to show you guys now the difference as to really why we're using this spy and what it looks like when we don't use the spy. Again, the spy is playing a critical part. Again, the run game is really just a numbers game. You want to have more defenders in a certain area than they do blockers. Again, it's coming back to just basic math. We have the DT's taking up the center. This guy is this 94 is gonna take up a guard. We have outside linebacker here who can take up the tackle. Outside cornerback takes up the tight end. We're gonna have this guy containing the edge. And then this guy can really take the fullback here. So again, it's kind of a 4v4 here on the right side. And then again, we're gonna have our user. It's gonna be the +1 guy, and then we're still getting support from the backside as well. So again, it's really comes down to the numbers. We got five guys over here on the right side, 5 CPU defenders pursuing on the right side, and we have on this right side of the line, including the center, we're gonna have 5 blockers here. So again, it's a 5v5 for the CPU, and then plus our user, it's going to be a 6v5, and then we have this safety in the spy as well, and it's going to end up being a 7v5. So really great concept for stopping the run in just about every single Madden. Again, you can take this concept into any Madden just about. And let me show you guys what it looks like when I don't spy that safety. Again, we still might be able to stop the run, but I want you to see how the free safety pursues now, or we can even put him in an inside third, just so you can see this guy's gonna drop back, whereas the spy is shooting down, and he's gonna be a threat in the run game. Now watch your free safety. You see how he's just kind of dropping back. So wouldn't be a bad idea to start off with an inside third if you're really worried about the pass, but most of the times when people are in these I-form formations, they're really looking to pound the rock. So again, it's not a bad idea to just spy that guy, because again, if you put him in this inside third, these deep blues do a terrible job in pursuit. They're always going to drift back at the start and then really take themselves out of the play. So whereas when we had that quarterback spy, he shot down right away and was a threat in the run game himself. So again, when defending the run, always try to scheme out of scheme out of man, just so everybody's kind of pursuing towards the ball carrier, as well as mixing in these purples, by the safeties on the strong side, just so they can contain the outside. And then also, if you need that extra help, you can always spy the safety on the lone side as well, just so again he's pursuing the ball carrier.